So anyway, kind of got cut off, but I was about to go to the Bible to read you. See, King James was more uptight about sex. Sorry, that was his time. That was his time. We're not as uptight about sex, but then we're freaking everything in there. Too. So, And the eyes of them both were open, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons or loincloths. Now, even if you were to somehow have sex with the piece of fruit, I don't think it would make you naked and ashamed. But if you had sex with the evil angel Satan, right, and he did you differently in a different way, and you were the man, were never done that way before, which doesn't condemn the act, except that it hurt him to the point he condemned it. Satan condemned it, and Eve condemned it. That gave them all three the knowledge of good and evil. The knowledge of good and evil. And they knew afterwards they were naked and became ashamed, right, of the sex they had with him. No. Not with themselves before this. I'm saying that too, fool. No. I'm not saying it's sex, period. No. They might also could have done something different in Eden too and morphed together when the child was about to be born, right? To help the woman have the child easier somehow, right? Which you could do if you're still Adam in the image of God. But you can't do if you're Adam after the fall. And Eve had to give birth for the first time, so did Satan after the fall. Satan, after he gave birth to his daughter, as the Eagles say, he's been searching for the daughter of the devil himself. Literally. Sometimes you're looking for an angel in white. Quote, unquote. You've been looking for a woman who's a little above, but you can see her, but she's nowhere in sight. Right, unquote. Now, the daughter of the devil himself was conceived by who? Adam. Because he's trying to introduce Adam to something different. To also make him think it's evil, what he did to Adam. To give him the knowledge of good and evil and become as one of them. The one is who? Satan, right? Now, you don't hear this in Sunday school class. Why? Either you too big a baby and won't grow up, or even if you're an adult, you would deny it, and it don't matter what they say or who tells you. Even Jesus himself, if he was to come down from the sky, cannot tell you that. Because you already made up your mind you know the truth when you might be in a lie. See, one angel tries to tell you the truth. The other angel blatantly lies when he said, "You shall be as gods, knowing good and evil." God doesn't do good and evil, right? God only does good. So that's the first lie. The second lie is from Adam himself when he said not to touch it lest ye die. Okay. Here's the question though. Who asked Adam what? I know. After she was told, hey, don't eat of this tree. The same thing Adam was told. Now, usually though, you remember the last thing you were told about the tree, not the first thing. See what I mean? That's why she also died in the sheep thereof. Right. Now, I'm not mad with homosexuals. That's, again, not the problem. No. Alone. Only. The real problem is love. To Satan didn't do this in love. He did it to give you the knowledge of good and evil. To know the good and evil you knew with him, to see you were naked and ashamed, was having sex with a piece of fruit. No, that wouldn't do that. But if Satan assumed human form, and he was the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and Jesus was the tree of life, Christians, by the way. Yes. And only had sex with his female, you understand? Adam and Eve were supposed to only have sex with themselves, right? And Satan threw in the monkey wrench when he was a hermaphrodite. Now, Jesus becomes 3 in 1. Not just 2 in 1 as Adam and Eve can become. Right. 3 appeared to Abraham and Sarah. 3 are mentioned in Isaiah. Gabor, Ish, and Yolda. A woman giving birth to a child. And then again, in travail. And again, as Yolda, as Gabor, as Ish, as Ki. Gabor, Ki, Ish, Ki, Yolda. Yahuwah, again. Yavah. Hevahi. Behold. In she. No. I know. So again, my job, if I think I'm the chosen one or one of the 2 witnesses and the first male to have the dream, Pastor Thomas, is to try and tell you what you won't hear, or see, that Satan has blinded you from before Constantine. Really, it's Peter who's blinded you from it. Some, like Paul and John, are trying to open your eyes up a little bit more. Peter only wanted you to use the Old Testament to understand it. That's why they wrote the New. They knew it wasn't quite enough. No. But even the New is ambiguous about it. Ambiguously gay duo. From SNL. Don't know who wrote it, but you know. Or ambiguously straight, too. I don't know. That's what they're trying to make me, ambiguously straight. But only a female can get into the house at night if she has proper ID and is over 16. You can't get in my house. No. That's why I locked the door with 3 locks on the door. I can lock it with a 4th or a 5th, but okay, that's overboard. 3 should be enough to keep a being out the house. Right? That's all I'm trying to keep out, too. Is a man. Right. Not a woman. You can't get in if you're not a woman. Especially at night. You can knock all you want, too. You're not getting in. And you have to be of age, over 16. Not my rule, Georgia rule. Georgia law. I keep telling you, I play by the law. Why Jesus can say, being not you. Pastor Prince. See, rules are important to the Lord, just as they're important to Satan in trying to make you break them. Okay? Why then does the Bible say, even though you're under grace, you cannot call evil good or good evil, right? Right. But there again, is it good to rape a woman and her abort the child afterwards, or is it evil? If you're the woman, it's evil. I know. To not let her abort the child. If you're the man, you get what you want. A female to have your baby caveman style. Captain Caveman! Knock her over the head with a stick. or a club, or a bat. hmm Right. Age accounts too, right? But again, right? I don't know. I wasn't re-attacked or not, right? And see, a new injury is still a new injury. I know it is. Right. The knee kind of healed from the last store, and I'll show you that too. Kind of went back in place after I kept exercising on it. While I was in the hospital for 6 weeks after the fall. Now, was it my lack of belief that I could heal quicker, or was it because the X fix was on me? It was probably because the X fix was on me. That's right. Now, what's the difference between Memorial's handling of my miracle, the Skyrek, and the Navy's handling of it? One believed me, one didn't. One didn't. One had to have things their way, and I still got up. I still walked out the hospital on crutches, I told him at least that, if not more, as the day progressed from month to month, from month to month, week to week, and day to day, minute to minute, hour to hour. I got better, right? I don't know. You won't let me find out if Mary Bell got pregnant or not by me, and that would be what after the fall. After the fall, you saw the sacrum injury, like I said. I can't fake that. Whether it happened then or 8 years ago, but it didn't feel like it after the car wreck. No, that was that bad. Was that bad at all? No. So is it a pre-existing condition? Or, I know, was one different than the other? Because it either involved my stepbrother, frenemies of ours, right? I know. Or someone I met suddenly down the road, I guess, right? Maybe an Asian chick. I don't know. Other than that, I'm still having to guess because of the amnesia anyway. So, this is worded where the angel who's lying about it can't lie to you about it still. Nor is it worded where the angel trying to tell the truth about it can't tell you the truth. It's whose choice then? Yours. It don't come easy. To quote George, you know it don't come easy. The truth. It's easy to believe a lie anyway. Who don't tell you that?